Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bearcats will put total leather and we'll get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Florida State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally herded out of bounds. Really good pickup on 3rd down, and still not quite enough to move the chain. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Sam Houston's offense has the ball for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
They'll test the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Discards a man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Mississippi State made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road win. And a victory like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Bulldogs. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. They're trying to get to him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McKinney. And he's knocked down.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the air. It's Glenn. Gets it out fast. At the 45 on his way. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, no. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of a first down. The Bearcats in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed on the outside, it's McKinney.
A nice catch, way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
unloads it downfield. Ball in the air, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. On first down, here comes this offense. The corners are walked up tight. Off play action on first down. He uncorks one deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. To the air, it's Glenn. Looking left. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. This should be the last play of the quarter. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's McKinney. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running it to the right. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Quarterback checking off. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And listen, on 3rd and 1, I'm bringing so many bodies near the line of scrimmage, thinking you're going to run the football. But guess what? Now when I got all those bodies near the line of scrimmage, they're already there. I'm blitzing. I'm bringing pressure. I'm getting you on the ground.
Got it past the marker. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McKinney. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bearcats! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Seminoles will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting.
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Snagged in the middle, H. Brown. At the 35, he's loose. Running toward the tape. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminole.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. On the move out of the end zone. And the returner goes down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. He looks that one in nicely. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He wants to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Really need positive yards on second down after the incompletion. They'll snap it from the 44. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Makes a connection. He's loose down the left side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Florida State. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going over the top. Intercepted. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. They try to pop a run on the draw. Quick step and go. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Seminoles are in the red zone. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Touchdown, Noles! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miss.
He's taking the shot. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Okay, ready? What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they got it 1st and 10 from the 28. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Quick completion on the out route. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Have a day, young young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Noles will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab down the left side. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Trying to get to it. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to move it through the air. He wants to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. Picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Oh, it's a reverse. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's looking to throw it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. He wants to throw. Looking to scramble. The short hands, it's McKinney. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they knocked him down almost immediately. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Nice move to keep moving. One step grab, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Coming after him. And they got him for the sack. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David,
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
He'll start this drive firing. Hit as he throws. Pulls it in. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he got loose, it was all over. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires one high and deep. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? 1st down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Gibson. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Sweet feet on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Smashes through. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, no! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He caught it. Touchdown Seminoles. And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you get...
And that ball is picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Shoots his way for more.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They'll ride Davis here. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Moving deeper into enemy territory, move the chains, it's first down at the 27. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
First down for this offense. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth.